I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And how about we check the numbers for Jason Tatum? He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate.
Yep, from all season.
Let's hear it for the starting 5 of your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Not playing the basketball. Bad time, boy. Gotta go on the road. Gotta go steal a game on the road. Sheesh.
Yep.
I gotta go up against Drew Holiday.
About to cook your ass. You know you ain't gonna be able to score on him.
The niggas pass the fucking ball.
Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics.
What is dancing Tatum doing?
Shot is good. Drop it in off the top of the red. Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to you on the floor for a minute. I asked him about tools, radios, why
I forget how to do this flexion.
Come on, man. Y'all know how to pass? I know they ain't get playing that turnover on me. Charge. Yeah, get your turnover red. You turned the ball over right back, dickhead.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest. Now Edwards. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
And hitting fadeaways. Good.
Showing off that deep range. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. That's to Hauser.
Like 37-50 East Harrisburg.
Back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, you already sagging off. Okay. I gotta make that. No, Drew. Hey, McDaniels, all the way. Okay, I see you.
Looks like a Mel Young job in there.
Number 35, Nas Reed. At the point guard position, 6 feet 7 inches. Number 0, Anthony Black. At the other guard position, standing 6'5", number 9, Desmond Bane. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 3, Brandon Ingram. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 5,
Banchero.
Welcome everyone to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series.
Nigga that's getting plucked every time he touched the rock.
Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Game 2 shit.
Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Carter. Lou Dort out there with Derek Lively. Then there's John Morant. And it's Ball in at the 2-guard spot. And for Cleveland, they've got Black. Reed is out there with banchero. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard. You look at the Hawks. This game could be an indicator of where they stand. Greg, do you think they have what it takes to make a legitimate championship run?
I think all the teams that are still around are contenders. But you're right. We're at a stage where the special teams start to separate themselves. If they do have what it takes to win it all, I want to see that tonight.
Here's Black, guarded by Morant. Black the pass to Bane. Here's banchero, back to Bane. Four on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Morant. Lively with the screen. Morant passes to Lively. And he gets the bucket. Lively's got the first points up on the board for Atlanta.
Well, with Morant running the pick and roll, good things usually happen.
And so here's Cleveland. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Well, getting out in the open court there, and Ingram just finishes off the break.
Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Here's Dort. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Well, the defense was right on him there, but Ingram is just too good that close to the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dort. Here's the Hawks with the ball. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Now here's Morant. Clock is at 3. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Carter inside the three-point line, and nothing is falling for him right now. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Bane, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Bane with the hops.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him.
Well, Morant is so athletic that he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
And he makes both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Reed with a screen on Clark. And here's Ingram from the arc. They get it back. Second chance shot. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Morant right side. Reed with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
That one drops for him.
And for a big man, banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders, blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Now here's Morant. And it's ball in the corner. Back to Morant. Reed with the block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ingram outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Ingram's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Morant. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Stolen by Ball. For the finish. And Ball slams it in.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. And Cleveland making a change here. Topic is checked in. Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Junior's checked in for Bane. Then for the Hawks, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Derek Lively. Buzelis comes in for Vince Carter. And Okogie subbed in for Morant. Out left to the wing. Hayes down low. He's covered by banchero.
And when banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so here's Atlanta. Following the score by Cleveland. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Ball.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Now here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. Over Buzelis. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
There's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Here's Topic. He's covered by Ball. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, Ingram's a great partner on either side of an alley-oop.
Ingram against Ball. Count it, good. Ball's got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. banchero is screen for Ingram. For the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Buzelis. Paxton with it. Guarded by Reed. Now Hayes. 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 9. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And that one's good. Ingram. 6 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 1 second left. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Atlanta leading by 3. Topic is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Williams. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Hendricks. And there's the call on. Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Cleveland.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 8, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Here's Bane. Hendricks passes to Williams. Good on the triple. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. You see him that wide open from beyond the arc. Carter.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Then that ain't a foul.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. In the corner, it's Bane. No good from outside. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. Pass to Sims. Carter against Jaquez. Sims. Rebound by Williams. Cavaliers trailing. Bane passes to Hardaway. Banked in off the glass.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Bane against Williams.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Bane finds Williams. Taken away by Williams. To the inside. Here's Sims. It's tipped. Atlanta calls timeout. switch here. Lively's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 2, Derek Lively.
Just 5 on the clock. Carter with it. Williams picks him up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ingram's checked in.
Number 3, Brandon Ingram.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Anthony Black. David, what's the news?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers. He told me it's a hairline fracture of the arm, which they currently have stabilized. Unfortunately, they've ruled him out for tonight and likely for the foreseeable future. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Ingram. Nice defense from Dort.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Carter kicks to Williams. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Bane. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Get out the paint.
Banchero's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now Carter. Dort a screen on Ingram. Carter the pass to Dort. Shoots over Ingram. Christie against Hardaway. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 2. Outside Carter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Bane launches it from deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bane with the steal. To end the cold streak. And they call the foul. So he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram is just a very willing passer for a guy who can score like that.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jack comes in for Bane. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for George. Bruce Ellis comes in for Carter. Ball's checked in for Christie. And it's John Morant in for Williams. Now here's Ingram. 11 points in the game. Offensive rebound. Here's Jaquez. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
Topic is checked in for the Cavaliers. Okogie's checked in for Atlanta. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Jaquez sets a screen for Banchero. It's good from long range.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Ingram against Morant. Rejected by Ingram. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep in the shot.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
For Atlanta, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. That's good from Morant.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than John Morant. He explodes off the floor.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah.
Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:59 left here in the second. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Morant with it. Picked up by banchero. Time called here. The Hawks decide to
Everybody can get open.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
A different look now for Cleveland. Reed, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Bane in for Topic. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Hawks. Morant kicks to Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Buzelis. A shot, no good. Great defense that time from banchero.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
For Cleveland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The free throw drops for Hawkins.
Well, when you watch Hawkins, the first thing that jumps out is his footwork. He is so precise with each movement.
Outside ball. Bane against Morant. Claxton is screen on Bane. Morant, Cavaliers with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Well, you know, Bane came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 11. To halt the run, and it's good on the way in. Ball's got 13.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Banchero, right side. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 4 with the made basket from Morant. Bane looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, Hawkins Jr. is an unpredictable player, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
No good on the second free throw.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Out to Ingram. Outside, Bane. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Bane's got 5 points in the quarter.
Smooth and fast release from Bane that time.
Claxton sets the screen for Morant. And so we wrap up the first half.
Where's this nigga at? 'Cause this shit about to be
They
over.
finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
This shit about to be over.
Believe in yourself, champ.
It ain't that I believe in myself. I just don't believe that banchero can fucking miss.
Game 2, and it's looking pretty good right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless.
I don't need you looking towards ball season. Yeah, you still,
that being said,
got to be in
you
the
can't
moment.
get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him
showing
some
LaMelo highlights. They
looks.
need to be showing this nigga banchero highlights.
The Hawks trail by 8, and so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Ball. Lou Dort out there with Carter. Then there's John Morant, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
First free throw is good.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Topic. Outside, Bane. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Carter. 6 to shoot. From downtown. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Carter dishes to Morant. Reed with the block. 3-on-3. Looking to get it going. It's tipped. Ball against Bane. Good on that shot. And with that,
nigga that's hooping is LaMelo, man. What they
down
doing
to 4 on the bucket from Ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant.
Come on, man. These late-ass fucking delayed-ass fucking... Every time I push square, it's delayed.
4 fouls, so he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Here's Topic. Scoreless thus far. Bane against Morant.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Here's Lively. Carter kicks to Dort. That's in there.
Good shot, Dort.
Dort's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch.
Get that out of here. Let's go, Dort.
The Cavaliers will retain possession.
What do you mean, man?
Ingram passes to banchero.
This nigga thought this shit was sweet like the practice league.
5 on the clock. It's up a 3.
It was an ugly start to the second half.
The only person that can go at banchero is Dort. Let's go.
Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to banchero. Here's Topic. Back to banchero. trying to end the drought. Here's Topic, guarded by Morant. From deep three-point land. Topic, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but I'm not sure from back.
Yeah, it seems like
everybody's
jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Bane after the basket by Atlanta.
You are not about to fuck this flow up.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
One of y'all got to come out. Who's going to do?
Top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
What do you think?
Cleveland making a change here. Hardaway's checked in, and Atlanta will go for a different look here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Derek Lively. Okogie comes in for Carter. Christie's checked in for Ball. Lou Williams is subbed in for John Morant. Now here's Reed.
Reed.
Those three-pointers off the mark. Christie kicks to Williams. Poked loose.
Too slow now, Reed.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stat. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here.
Let's go, Lou Will. Lou Will.
Cavaliers trail by 6. Ball's knocked loose.
Put that up.
Here's Christie. A three-pointer off the mark.
Christie, you got to make that.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Atlanta.
Here's Williams. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Williams has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Ingram wide open. A kick out to Bane. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
Come on, who's on base now? He's only the one open.
One on the basket from Ingram.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up the second half, it's a great time to do it.
Yep. Here's Williams. That shot missing.
That is a textbook lockout to secure the rebound.
To the paint. To the inside. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Christie against Hardaway.
Randall.
Set
a fucking screen, you idiot.
Banchero with the ball. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside, Dort. And it's good, assisting on the play.
Yo, he's tired from that double routine.
Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Pass to Banchero. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. A shake. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Good beat, dude.
Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition.
I'm telling you,
and they've taken advantage.
This dude, he praying on my downfall in the challenge.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Surprisingly got 2
And on
turnovers.
paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Williams, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for
Says
Ingram.
he's tired.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Oh my God.
Now, here's banchero. He's covered closely. Gonzalez grabs the board.
He's tired.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And Williams, here we go. Here's Gonzalez. By Hardaway. The shot by Gonzalez. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Bane kicks to banchero.
Lock up.
Out to Hardaway.
That's off.
The
We're there.
Again can't hit. Land has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Akoki, the pass to Hayes. Bane against Williams. There's the screen. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And ball puts up a deep 3. No good on the quick 3. And as we end the third quarter, great game. Both teams playing well. Bucks ahead as they end the third quarter on a 20-7 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm.
Westbrook signing with Houston.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made
So the Thunder got a ring and they
Yo, that's crazy. And by the way, the NBA copied off RNL with this Bane and banchero team up.
Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Hendricks in the power forward. So that's on 4 to the Cavaliers. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
All free throws good from Morant. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
It was good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
Morant against Hardaway. Morant kicks to Carter. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Offensive rebound. The Hawks leading by 3. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position.
Matas, everywhere when I need you.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Ingram against Ball. Pass to Jaquez.
Lock up.
Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, you can tell that Ingram has it going. What a difference maker he's been on offense.
Ball with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 5.
LaMelo's time to take over.
He's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Hardaway passes to Hendricks. Now Jaquez.
Vince, it'd be nice if you start to show up. Thanks.
Pass to Hendricks. Uses the glass.
Come on.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant against Hardaway. And Morant mows it down.
Well,
You got a mismatch going, bro. Take advantage.
He's just so quick on the drive.
These last 4 minutes, who should I have in at the 3? Vince or
It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Topic comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And a change for the Hawks. Dort, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them to play defense.
What's up, Buzelis?
Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on.
See, they lost their point guard, Anthony Black.
Thanks so much, David. And that one falls for Reed.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reid's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Banchero comes in for Ingram. And it's Bane in for Topic. Now, here's Banchero. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game. Banchero is screen on Ball. Ball against Hothead.
And LaMelo puts a lot into his defense. He's going to be in your face all game long, challenging every shot.
Oh my gosh. This dome's like, what?
Here's Hothead.
And one's like, yo, what the? See, you expect me to win this game, bro?
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed.
This is the shit I've been going through all this whole series, and you expect me to win this game.
Yeah, I expect you to win, bro.
Like, come on, man. Like, I can't. As soon as I get a little lead, this is what happens. Can't get jiggy with this shit.
Here's Morant. No stopping him.
Let's go. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Let's go.
That one on Hawkins.
Call it both ways.
He's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret physicality.
Topic is checked in for Jaime
There you
Hawkins.
go. Now you happy again, y'all. Stay like that.
Topic.
Be positive.
I'm positive when these niggas is doing something. Like, what the fuck?
Too much negativity, man. You gotta stay positive, man.
Here's Bane. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Bane is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
And some solid defense from Ingram. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Reed gets the bucket.
Well, you can tell Reed's teammates believe in him. They trust that he's going to come up with important points when they need him to.
Timeout, Hawks.
Tricky good. 60-point tricky good. That's great.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Hawks. And then Morant crams it in.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Now, here's Reed. Pass to Bane. And he drives in, and he converts the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by
Stop calling timeouts.
How many times have we seen
What the fucking timeout?
take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout, Hawks. He's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Morant.
Now to the lineup for the Hawks. Number 15, Vince Carter.
And Morant throws it down.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Reed with a screen on Morant. For three. Drills it from outside. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We overturned in this one. It's been that kind of game.
Ball with the bucket.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man ball is used to the spotlight.
Here's Ingram. Rebound by the Hawks. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on him.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. For three, Ingram. Rebounded by the Hawks. Ball's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
They blow the whistle.
That's some bullshit.
That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, just huge points there from Ingram. His length is so often an advantage in those.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After review, the ruling floor
Stands.
The immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Count that one. Morant's got 26
MVP,
points.
man, come on.
Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue
Get that up, nigga.
him the ball.
That's why you in the game, you zealous.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Buzelis. He's covered by banchero. Just free to shoot. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got the lead.
Buzelis.
For Atlanta. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Remember his name,
46
man.
seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Y'all gonna have to wait for the all season.
Bane inside the three-point line. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, that's a huge bucket in a pressure-packed moment. You can see why this team trusts Desmond Bane.
First, and that increases their lead to 6.
Let me pop my I got a big.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Offensive
Nope.
rebound. Reed can't get it
Nope.
to fall. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now here's Morant. Five to shoot. Ball from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the
Now he
arc.
wide open.
And the
Right.
Hawks lead by 10. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And you got to feel good about getting each.
Let's go. It should be 2-0. They should have been swept.
Each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach,
Give me a game plan, man. Need that. I need that.
So, I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you.
Said he be whipping
every
niggas.
step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Game 3.
Much appreciated, David.
Let's
That'll do
go.
it for this broadcast.
He ain't
of the
tired.
NBA Eastern
He's
Conference
not tired.
semifinals. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony,
The
and David
MVP.
Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan.
Let's go,
Thanks
LaMelo.
for
Give him his
watching
flowers.
the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
Sheesh. So I got time for game 3. What I got to do? Damn, Vince coming off the bench next game. Two. All right, who you got? Utah or Portland? Let me know. Let me know. Who y'all got? Utah or Portland? Let me know in the chat. I got Utah. Let's go. Game 3. Woo. Portland. Yo, got for this game 3. I got Brooklyn. We'll check when I get back up. Because this shit's in here fucking everything up. Facts. Brooklyn. Shea dropped 42. Oh my God. Dirk came into the party. Jimmy Butler with 15. Strawberry with 19. All right, here goes none. Thanks. Woo, 40-40 club. I like it. Man, Kato got shut down that game. Got Dort on him as his primary defender.
A glimpse behind the scenes as the team readies themselves for an exciting playoff matchup.
Get in the job.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
He said, I'm John Morant. That's crazy. He said, I ain't sweating it. I'm John Morant. Love the confidence, bro.
Game 3 of an exciting playoff series here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson.
Get these boys out of here. Game 3.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. We've got Topic, Nas Reed out there with banchero. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, we've got Lugan Stewart out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. You look at the Cavaliers. Here we go. It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Reed in the post, covered by Lively. Tipped. Here we go. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And so banchero will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have
that shit out of here, nigga.
Now Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Now here's Reed. And Carroll outside. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
I don't do that. I don't do that. Training wheels off over the head. That's why we get this for. Play, boy.
And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Morant. Dort outside. Outside for Morant. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Ball. Oh, and Reed with a block.
All right, I'm about to turn my comments off.
As Atlanta retains possession. Just over a minute and a half in. Screen by Lively. Here's Morant. Blocked again!
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And here's Ingram outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Morant surveying the floor. Pass the ball. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Lively. Boy, they have their chances. 2 offensive
are you
rebounds,
fucking
but
kidding
still
me,
coming
man?
up empty. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Reed. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Get out.
These are his first free throws of the game. He's off on the first. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for the Hawks. And he's good on the second. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the basket by Bane.
Quick thinking from Bane there. I like watching him rise up like this off the pass.
Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Claxton. Outside Morant. Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That one is off.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And they pick up 2.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Here's Topic, pounded by Ball, and that one's good. Topic.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Dort. No points yet. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Left side Ingram. Ball with the rebound. Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Buzelis. Three-pointer. Oh, he can't.
He can't make a shot.
3. Ingram against Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Now here's Williams.
What's he on the perimeter?
Shot clock at 5. Hayes with a screen. Williams' shot is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Cavaliers lead by 7. Out left to the wing. The 3 from banchero. That shot missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Atlanta making a change here. Sims is checked in. Williams is checked in for the Cavs. Jaquez comes in for banchero. 1:37 left in the opening quarter. Williams passes to Ingram. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And the Hawks with possession here. 7-point differential. Hayes with a screen on Bane. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Ingram with the ball. He's got 9. Drives to the hoop. Okogie pulls down the board. Hawks trail by 5. Here's Carter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Jack.
Come on.
Strong with the one-handed jam.
Let him go right through the lane.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And finished off by Hayes.
PA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Jack. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Williams misses. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Carter can't get it to go. Jaquez against Carter. Jaquez, the pass to Ingram. Goes back up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Hawks trail by 3. Nicholas Claxton out there with Derek Lively. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Christie in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Ball. Pass to Christie. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A little mid-range shot is up. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Ball ventures inside and converts.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Ingram. And he banks in the layup. Ingram's got 11 points.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Take it away. Jaquez against Carter. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Ingram. Williams with it. Clock at 6. From deep. Claxton with a rebound. Hawks trail by 3. It's stolen by Ingram. There's the triple. Jaquez no good. Well, the Hawks shooting just 37% in the game. Carter, the pass to Claxton. Back to Carter. Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Ooh, a good look from Carter. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Hendricks outside for Ingram. Now Hardaway. He's guarded by Claxton. Williams passes to Ingram for 3. Hardaway on target from range.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta making some changes. Dort, he's checked in for Claxton. Muzelis comes in for Carter. And it's Ja Morant in for Christie. Bane, he's checked in for Cleveland. Topic comes in for Hardaway. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Jaquez. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Lively. Dort with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Cleveland leading by 4. Right side, Williams. Here's Topic. Rebound Atlanta. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back.
Let's go, John.
Attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Banchero's checked in for the Cavaliers. The free throw drops for Morant.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. Good on both.
Never even played a game.
Here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Ja steps on the gas. Morant with the slam!
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Banchero no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Three-pointer, Muzelis. Good, and the setup by Morant. Muzelis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Banchero outside. Pass to Ingram. Muzelis grabs the board.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Bane. He has 6. Pass to Ingram. It's stolen by Lively. And they're on the break. Here's Ball. Ball hand delivers it on the fast break.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball. Getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior defense.
For the Hawks, Hayes is checked in for Lively. Okogie comes in for Dort. And Williams is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Jaquez is checked in. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Morant buries it down low. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Some room here for Bane. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
A high percentage look for Bane. He gets to his spot and just nails it.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Topic. Now here's Williams. From outside, off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And finished off by Hayes.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Reed's checked in for the Cavs. Brandon Ingram comes in for Jaquez. Here's Ingram. And a slam cut by Ingram.
And we continue to watch the rise of Ingram. He just keeps adding to his offensive repertoire.
Here's Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Bane launches a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Morant. Nice D from Reed. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. Bane's got 11.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Oh, there's Morant. With the slam.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Topic. Shoots over Morant. Topic, no good. Williams against Reed. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. Here's Carter. Outside, Williams. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Atlanta on top, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
What you doing this weekend for New York?
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business
on the
road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go ahead.
Whoever wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
They got more blocks than us? That's surprising.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
The Hawks lead by 4. So for Cleveland right now, they've got Desmond Bane, Brandon Ingram out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Nas Reed.
Your guy in the lane, LaMelo?
At the point. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his third foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Hawks shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Here's Topic, pounded by Morant. Here's Ingram, and he drives in, and they get it back. Reed, good. Here's Morant. Pass the ball. Here's Buzelis, guarded by banchero. Dort for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Knocked away. Ball with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all
over the job. Let me get it.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Ball against Bane. Shakes him. Right side Reed. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the
get out the paint, Bane.
Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
Get off me, Bane. That's 4. Get out.
It's on Desmond Bane.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And Morant drops them both. Just a little over 90 seconds gone.
Got you, Brody.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Double team on Ingram. Buzelis grabs the board.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Oh, a determined bucket from Morant.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
That's tipped. And now the Hawks on the break. Great D that time from banchero.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They've got numbers. Throws it up high. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Okogie's checked in for Morant. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Topic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Ingram. Pass to Topic from downtown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket.
Where's the foul at, ref?
He'll head to the line for 3. Blue Dort picks one up.
Basketball.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Their best free throw shooter.
And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Ball. Shot from the low post is good. Ball's got 8.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Banchero outside. Here's Topic, pounded by Ball. Now here's Ingram. Excellent D there from Lively. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here's the fast break. Reed with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. A slam dunk by Reed.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Screen by Lively. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And here's Banchero. Reed to screen on Dort. Inside. It's stolen by Lively. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game. Jaquez is checked in for Cleveland. Cavaliers trail by 10. Now Hardaway. Pass to Ingram. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Atlanta making some changes here. Hayes is checked in for Dort. Christie comes in for Okogie. And Williams is subbed in for Ball.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons. But since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Carter can't get it to go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Christie. Drains the triple. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. So it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Hayes with a screen on Jaquez. Good on the bucket. Carter's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Banchero no good. Atlanta leading by 10. Lets it go from deep, and Carter gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Jaquez. No points so far.
Here.
The first one falls. Williams is checked in for Reed. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Williams misses. The Cavaliers trail by 12. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Ingram. And Carroll with a screen on Hayes. Clock at 6. And Carroll from close range.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw, and Cleveland making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Ingram. 18 points for him. Pass to Hendricks. Here's the 3. Christie with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here's Hayes. Now here's Carter. Jaquez covers. Here's Hendricks. He's defended by Hayes. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Hendricks has gotten his first points of the night.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Josh Okogie is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Christie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Christie, guarded by Bane. Outside Morant. Dort for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Topic for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Back to Morant for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Topic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Bane. The 3. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Dort finds Claxton. Here's Christie. And stolen by Bane. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
The Cavaliers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Williams a screen on Morant. Deflects the pass. Dort with it. Guarded now by Williams. And he's going for the lob. Pass to Okogie. Dort against Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Christie. Here's Okogie. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 12-point Atlanta lead.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Bane. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You can't be overzealous when guarding Bane. He will find ways to draw the whistle.
So for the Hawks, Lively, he's checked in for Claxton. Buzelis comes in for Okogie. And it's Ball in for Christie. The Hawks lead by 10. Morant with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. And it's Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Hardaway's checked in for Bane. Ingram, the pass to banchero. Here's Hardaway. Atlanta with a rebound. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Desmond Bane. He's checked in for Cleveland. Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Topic. Outside Ingram. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Ingram's got 21 points in the game.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
The Hawks call timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message the Hawks coach was giving to his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. That one's off. And the second free throw is good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Bane. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Outside Bane. From the high post. Lively grabs a miss.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Buzelis. Reed defending. There's a screen. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Ball outside. Dort for 3. Here's Lively. Tries again. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from banchero.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Count it. Good.
Powerful move by a power guard. Bane.
Atlanta leading by 6. Right side Morant. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
The length of Ingram is something else. Gets up to slam it in a second's notice because of it.
The putback. Outside for Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. And so banchero will bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Ingram. Count it, and the foul. Lou Dort picks one up.
This guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
The Hawks lead by 3. Here's Ball. Outside for Morant. Another shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Carroll passes to Ingram. There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his fifth rebound in this one. The drive by Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
First free throws. Good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Okogie's checked in for Atlanta. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Ingram, the pass to Bane. It's deflected. Dort up top. Okogie on the wing. Back to Morant. Back to Okogie. Puts up a 3. Reed with the rebound. And Carroll in the post. Pounded by Ball. And Carroll no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They lead by 4. And he makes it. Morant's got 31.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. Cash! And now they trail by just 4.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're in front by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And the Hawks call time here. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 6. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Pass to Topic, puts up a deep 3. The drive by Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 37. And so the Atlanta Hawks have won
Let's
the
go!
series. And really, any win is is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Ja Morant.
Roll my blunt up, go do those dishes. And I'm about to hit the road. Ja, 37. Put the team on his back, but everybody stepped up. What the? I've never seen this. But everybody that played scored. Except Claxton and Sims. What? And that dude B.I., he a problem. We shut down Bane this game and banchero. Banchero, 5 points. He dropped 63 in game 1. After the sim, like, it sims the game. Like, it sims it after, you know what I mean? Like, it sims it to, like, we playing 12-minute quarters. Because the league is all 12 minutes. Like, look, this nigga dropped 60. I got you.